So let's kick it out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, you from the city. I know you from the shop, my nigga. Where at though? You know what I'm saying? Where you from, bro? Where you from? Let me know.
Southside, 3130, All Girl Gardens, AG stand up.
Yo, yes sir. Alright. Shit, what made you do music?
But I ain't even gonna lie, growing up, I thought Pac was like the shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like, and it wasn't just the music, it was just like his influence that he had on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that. Like,
On me.
I remember boy being a shorty boy, Pac wore a bandana. Every nigga in the hood, boy, everybody boy had a bandana. Like, it was like just the influence he had on motherfuckers. So the fact he could move a crowd and had that much power, you know, that seemed tangible to me. I wanted that.
Yeah. On me. Yes sir. Alright. So shit, with that said then, top 3. Dead.
Top 3 dead?
Dead. Not alive. Dead. Hold on, excuse that.
It's easy. If I was number 1, Pac, he's the greatest to do it, dead or alive.
Right.
Dead. That's strong.
Dead.
That's
On me.
Then it just stunned me. First question, damn now. Dead. As soon as you go off that, definitely, of course, Pac. Big. But see, Big, I say Big for a different reason, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, when Big was living, I wasn't a Big fan. I was too dedicated, too loyal to Pac, so it was like, when Pac said fuck them and fuck everybody, it was fuck them niggas. Fuck New York, fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it was like,
that's how it was, on me.
But then growing older, maturing, you know what I'm saying? Like, his storytelling was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely Big, and then, this gonna trip you out. Soldier Slim.
Right. Yeah. Say yeah.
Soldier Slim. See, I had to like back up on him. I had to catch up on him. I don't know if I always heard his name, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, too sure who he was, what he, you know what I'm saying. Went back and man, that nigga was working. Man. That nigga was really juicing the game and getting money out the game before niggas was really super in tune with it. Like, don't get me wrong, Baby and them all was doing their thing. That was on a global scale and through the production and distribution through the major labels. Like, he was single-handedly fucking them boys up. Like, so I say, man, so Big. I mean, Partner Body Pop, Big, then Soldier Slim.
Bet. Alright. Top 3 now, alive, nigga, but old. Out the game, but they in the game, but they out the game though, you feel me?
Okay, now once again, that's just for me maturing and getting older.
Like the Jay-Z's and the
Ice
Kanye's
Cube,
and alright, so you going back. Okay, yeah.
Now,
yeah, okay.
Let me tell you why I say Ice Cube, because once again, he another pioneer, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, shout out to the DOC. He was doing a lot of that writing too. His penmanship was crazy, but Cube, bro, like growing up, when I was growing up, like I'm only 30, I just turned 30, so when I was growing up, Cube was more into movies, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers my generation or older, don't get me wrong, we look at Cube as a rapper, but we don't really look at him as a rapper. Like, we look at him as a director, a producer. Going back and we looking like, hey, boy, that nigga Cube was nice.
On the mic, right? On me, yeah, he was.
So I say Cube. Hove, definitely, once again, Hove, because I'm a Nas fan, a crazy Nas fan. So once again, like, the loyalty, like when Nas said, and either fuck Jay-Z, or it was fuck Jay-Z, I didn't listen to Hove until them niggas shook hands. Facts, that's just real shit. When them niggas shook hands and Nas said it was cool, like, all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me.
Then so Hove, and then third, older. What do you consider old? Cause
who you thinking about?
I would say Ye.
Yeah, him too.
But then I say Ye.
Over 10, 12 years, yeah, like a Jeezy or Ye, or, you know what I'm saying?
Now, as of late, by Ye being an artist, he understand the fact of time of the change, you know what I'm saying? So he had to change with the time. So he reaches out and he get popular artists to help him produce and write records, and get credits. But let's not forget, I wasn't a Ye advocate then, but going back to the college dropouts and all that, like, Ye had real bars and he was really pro-black. That's why it fucked me up, the Trump shit. I know he don't really believe in Trump. That was some shit to really pump his album. But
and that shit worked too.
Understandable, but at the end of the day, Ye with the clout he already has and the stamp he already made and with the following he already has, I felt like that was a move of desperation for him to do, like, to just show you that even the top of the top, even the upper echelon,
panic a little bit, right?
Insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
me.
so that's all it was. So I said them 3.
On me. Alright, alright. So then we gonna flip that shit to the alright. Top 3 of these young niggas in the shy. In the shadow. Don't leave the shy. The young niggas that's out right now. You probably don't even listen to none of them. But
It's
shit.
not that. It's not that. I listen to niggas, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm more
still
so
though.
check for content.
Off 3 though. Top
I
3.
like Herb.
Herbo, right?
And there's no shot at her because I definitely fuck with hands down. But I like Welcome to Phaso Land, bro. Like I look at that as on the line of Twister Adrenaline Rush. Twister Adrenaline Rush you can listen to 1 through 13. So I felt like when Herb dropped that Phaso Land, like that shit was crazy, and I couldn't believe like, you know, everybody had that arrogance about him, but I didn't think that nobody at my age had the mindset or was really maneuvering how I was at my age. I thought I was like 1 in a billion.
Right. On me. That's one.
I couldn't believe that Herb was 16, 15, right?
Right, doing that shit, going
like,
crazy, right?
so
On my
respect that,
soul.
so I fuck with Herb.
Yeah, he did go crazy.
I think Duck nice, and I think Duck, you know, he got his glow because Sosa and them kept dissing him and dissing Tuka, and he got his glow, so he had to initially fire back. So when he came in, he blew off the drill shit, and Duck nice on that. But like, I'd have been around Duck personally a few times, and he has other music that's just not just drill, like real music, and that shit that he want to put out, but he don't know how motherfuckers will really perceive it. You know what I'm saying? Like because they so used to him hearing another side. So yeah, for the shit he got out, he go crazy. But for a lot of shit that's not out that I've heard, I say Duck, and then lastly, and it's not to leave nobody out, but just her. Okay, now I'm gonna say Louis. Now Louis before Sosa busted open, like see, shout out to Bump because Bump had it before then. But when Fool was down, Louis the one that initially put the spotlight back on the city. Even if you didn't know who he was or what he looked like, you seen his poster everywhere. You know
Through the city on me, right?
The whole city,
Through the whole city on my soul.
So I respect that salute. So like, Louis got the light back on the city, but then Sosa bust that bitch open, and he was just showing like a different side of the city because the motherfuckers, everybody who knows city knows Chicago against the city anyway. But as far as on the music scene, niggas look at niggas like Kanye, Common, Twista, Kale, shit like that, and wasn't really showing and portraying that other side. So when Sosa came out, that was showing a whole other untapped side, and that him go through the roof. So when that happened, like it was there. But lyrical wise, like Louis was there. Like at first I didn't like Louis, and then like I felt like he got in his bag, and then he was going crazy on everything. Not to say he's not doing it now, but I feel like niggas get to a certain level and get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, but if motherfucker gotta say 3 niggas from the city, I'll say Herb, Duck, and Louis.
Alright. Now, you know what I'm saying? Shit, how long you been rapping, bro?
My whole life.
Whole life?
I'm be real, I told you, bro, facts. Even with this big ass head, nigga, I remember being in 3rd or 4th grade, putting a bandana around this motherfucker thinking I was Tupac, my nigga. Like, I, rapping all this shit, my nigga. I thought I was Tupac. When the box was out, boy, I got in trouble so many times, boy, sneaking on the phone, boy, requesting his videos, boy, not knowing you had to pay for that shit, man. So, my whole life, my nigga. I did the Royce Glamour stuff. That's what I'm saying, bro. I took a break from the music shit because I got involved in some other shit, but like, and it ain't no knock, but like, niggas think I just started doing this music shit. I've been doing music and doing music before a lot of these niggas go ask. Some of these niggas who you niggas consider your favorite rapper, boy, niggas was coming to me, boy, niggas was asking me about shit, boy, because niggas knew what I was doing. But that's besides the point, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man.
Oh, me, boy. Alright, shit, like, the name, Dade County, though, like, what made you pop up? Like, what creativity popped that in your head one day? You know what I'm saying? You just said you was gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be so honest. The fact that how intelligent I am, I can articulate like some of the best answers. I'm gonna be so genuine with you, my nigga. I remember when Ross came out and see like everybody was listening to that Push It to the Limit and that Chevy Riding High and Hustling and all that. Don't get me wrong, it was records. Shout out my nigga Ralph. Mo, you put me on this that prayer. When I heard that prayer, I said, oh shit, and still to this day, like a lot of niggas never heard prayer. So if you ain't never heard it, go look up Rick Ross prayer from Port of Miami. I heard that shit, I said, oh shit, this nigga's serious. I knew he was gonna be a problem then. And then he kept saying that Dade County, and then just facts, like anybody know me know my government, you know what I'm saying? So that was so close to my name.
Right, it was no brainer, right?
And it was like, oh shit, and I was thinking about that for a minute. It was like I said, I had already been doing music. I had been through at one point in time. Like, I remember my first name was Mysterious D. Then I went to Sincere because I was, once again, going back to the Nas thing, I was a crazy Nas fan. So I went to Sincere. Then I'm like, I felt like that wasn't original. So I went to Young Theory. Then I went from Young Theory. So I felt like I was getting older, even though I was still young. I felt like I was getting older. So I just dropped the Young and did the Theory. And then from there, that's when my motherfucker Ross came around, and then one of my OT trips, I was coming back, and anybody know who coming from Wisconsin or Milwaukee way, it's a Dane County coming this way. So between steady hearing that Dade County with the D from Ross, and then driving past and seeing that Dane with the N,
right?
And the motherfucker was in the car, I'm like, boy, look, boy, that's my shit. That's Dave County. And the motherfucker like, Dade County. I'm like, yeah, boy, that's my shit. And then from there, it stuck, man. And I remember even then, like, boy, just being in the streets, boy, changed my name to that. Like, a lot of niggas still was calling me Dave, or all that, but then within like a 6-month span, boy, niggas seen how serious it was. Like, at one point, like, I dropped like 7 videos in 7 weeks. I don't give a fuck who you is. Ain't nobody done that. Not your favorite rapper, not your, nobody's done 7 videos in 7 weeks. And I went past that, and I actually did 10, but the fact that I missed that week off, I didn't make it 8 for 8, so I won't even incorporate and say 10 for 10 because I missed a week.
Right.
But consecutively, nigga, 7 weeks, every Saturday, nigga, I dropped a video. And so a nigga I was around at that time was like, niggas fuck with you and niggas like your music, but niggas don't know if you're gonna be serious. And I don't know if you're serious about it. I'm like, serious? Like, well, I've been doing this shit, but I ain't take offense. I buckled down, strapped my boots up. And I made it happen, then. Whether nigga like me, love me, hate me, want to disclose how they really feel about me. Nigga respected and niggas know I'm serious. Like, I made it to the point where I was so much in niggas' faces, still so much in niggas' face that you gotta honor, you gotta respect, oh yeah, that's Dave, whether you like him or not, boy, County do music.
On me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Alright, so now we're gonna switch it to, we done already covered that, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna hit them with the, like right now, you know what I'm saying, as far as you look your name up in the city, you ain't got no beefs, no none of that shit, all that bullshit that be going on. You like, what's your tactic with that shit, bro? Just to stay out the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do, like, it ain't hard, but still, what do you do though? You know what I mean?
It is hard, and it's not like, cause you know what a variable is, right? It's just we're gonna just use a math analogy since math is tangible. Like, no matter what, it's a formula. Everybody should be able to understand because there's one specific formula. A variable is something that you can account for. So, of course, like being outside of and being in this city, like everything's happens anywhere and everywhere. But in the city with shit so elevated, so much shit going on, like now you can't account for the variables. That's why to be aware is to be alive. And it's like, you mind your business, you'll live longer. And it's like, I'm from the city, like Chicago ain't new. Like, it's just now starting to get more publicized. It's been going on, it's been like this since I was a short. And the motherfucker been maneuvering this once again, mind your business. Like, don't perpetuate shit. Like, I don't even give off that energy. Like, I'm a firm believer in a lot of things that a motherfucker can't speak on. But one thing I can speak on is the laws of the universe, and the energy that you give off is what you get back. So it's like, not saying that I get respect for any nigga that died or passed, got killed, and I'm sorry they're gone. And it's like, the energy that you give off is what you get back. So don't get me wrong, you got a lot of innocent dead people, but then at the end of the day, some people perpetuation. That's like, I don't get involved in that. Like, if I got a personal issue or whatever, I have no problem reaching out to that person. I have no problem calling that person as a man, as a woman, whatever. Like, I have no problem reaching out to that person. Now with everything being so publicized, when the nigga get into it, the first thing they do is run to social media. And even if you delete it, somebody's seen it, and that screenshot is moving around, or niggas be sneak dissing, or niggas be sneak dissing in records, or niggas, but like, it be like a lot of shit, like everything is for clout, like everybody and anybody do anything for some likes, you know what I'm saying? At some point a motherfucker gotta draw the line, and then knowing that this shit's serious, like a lot of people die behind this shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't no joke. So at the end of the day, you gotta be very careful and very leery of what you say and how you maneuver, where you go. Like, so at the end of the day, like, I don't perpetuate that. Like, I don't go looking for that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't give off that energy. I do my music, I go to my family, but I don't worry about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Once again, you mind your business, you'll live longer. Stay out of shit, make that shit involved with you.
On me. Boy, Blake. So basically, like what you were saying, man, your business, you live longer. Like, if you had one message that can reach every nigga in the city, what would it be? Everybody. Female, male, child, grown up, grandpa. Whoever.
Music wise or just everywhere?
Just period. If you could just say one thing right now and it has reached every ear, what would it be?